And it's like a startup, but with an insanely condensed time frame. Because in a movie, you have a couple of years of development, but then when you greenlight production, from being 3 people, me, the director and the writer, or in this case, me and the director, you suddenly, in 3 months, have to ramp up to 300 people, which is the whole team that you have, along with stars, Priyanka had to come from America, unbelievable logistics. Our camera crew was Italian, editor was from New York, so a crazy logistical situation with real-time shooting in Delhi. It's like running a startup, on the roads of Delhi with permissions, with days, with insane costs. So, it's a whole different thing. And you're building a company where people come together for 3 months to make something and then go. And then again, it's just Ramin, me, and the editor sitting again, back to square one, sitting in a room and thinking, oh, what do we do, blah, 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 for another 6 months of editing, basically, and then the movie's ready. That's really what it is. So it's an accelerated startup, basically. Yeah.
So, Mukul?
I was saying something, but I can't remember what it was.
I'm going to try and get you back to that. But very interestingly, this Ramin that Mukul's mentioning was the director of the movie. This book by Arvind Adiga was dedicated to Ramin.
That's true. Sorry, that's what, exactly. Thank you for getting me back on track in many ways. I met a bunch of directors, and like, film is war. That's what I was saying. Film is war, and I realized that I needed someone who, like me, would give his right arm to make the movie. And I met Ramin. 2 things. One is the book was dedicated to him. The first page of the book says to Ramin Bahraini, because he was, and he still is, best friends with Arvind Adiga. They were in college together. So I met someone who knew the book as well as me, and we always joke about who knew the book better. He had read drafts of the book before it came out. So that was done, and because he knew Arvind when Arvind was writing the book, and he's a filmmaker, an acclaimed filmmaker in New York, so it was his very deep dream. I don't want to say too much because I'm going to share this video with him, and I don't know how he'll react to me talking about his dreams. Hi, Ramin. It was to make this movie, So it was like I took years and years of my struggle to come to a place to be able to make it, and Ramin, in his own way, was honing his skill to be able to make the movie, to be in a place where we could come together, and the powers that be, which in this case was Netflix, would give us the millions of dollars that you need, the marketing muscle, everything, the whole thing, to get this thing together. Because, that's how films are. Everything has to come together. Then from thin air, momentum suddenly happens, and then it happens. Yeah.
So, Mukul, I'm sure we're all wondering, because any lucky breaks? Was Ramin a lucky break that helped make everything happen?
Since I'm going to send it to him, yes, he was a very lucky break. I mean, for both of us, it was an amazing thing, because he really wanted to make it, and I also really wanted to make it. So, I mean, we're all fortunate about it. I think any movie, so many movies do well and so many movies don't do well. So it's such a, you don't even hear about 90%, which is, it's a sad fact of life. So, but any movie coming together is more than a lucky break, it's a miracle. A movie coming together in this way to get the financing, to get everything together, the parts, the star, is a miracle, actually. So, more than a lucky break, I would say it was a nice, happy miracle for everyone. I mean, were there any lucky breaks? I just don't think in that way, I guess, of lucky breaks. I think of hard work, and something happens, and hard work, unfortunately or fortunately, that's my life, basically. Hard work, something happens, and some things don't happen also. But usually if you work hard, as Deepak said, something happens.
So I'm definitely, when we finish, we're going to give everybody a few minutes, because I'm sure, listening to Mukul, you must have many questions, things he's having to rush over. I'll just cover a couple more points and then open it up to all of you. In the movie, Mukul, you talked about 3 types of Indians. It was a very core part, I think, of your vision in the movie.
Yes.
Can you share that a bit?
Sure. You know what? And I'll just bring it back to the challenge of making, because I think that would be interesting also, of making a global film. Because the accents, for example. We had to make a movie where Balram's accent has to be authentic, so everyone here says that's a real person. That's not some random nonsense that someone has conjured up. but at the same time, someone in Texas can understand it without subtitles to some level. The clothing, every little nuance of all the characters, especially for us in India, because we all know, like we said, the three Indians. We all know an Indian like Pinky Madam, played by Priyanka.